3-year-old Scarlett is playing soldier with her father's backpack. It's a bittersweet reminder for Staff Sergeant David Sizemore that it's not the hazards of his upcoming 12-month deployment to the dangerous Al Anbar province of Iraq that concerns him most right now.
This is the moment that we've been dreading. We can't get to the countdown. We can't get to marking off on the calendar or doing all these things, making the preparations for leave and eventual redeployment back home until we get on the plane to go.
Members of the 1st Brigade Combat Team from the U.S. Army's 3rd Infantry Division are saying goodbye today. This is the unit's 3rd trip to Iraq, but for some fathers, it's their first deployment and their first time to have to say goodbye to their children.
Telling the kids I love them, I miss them, I'll be home soon, I'll be safe. Telling him to protect his mom and his little sister. He's the man of the house.
Are you worried about Dad? Yeah, why?
All 3 of us.
Oh, yeah, everybody is. How do you feel about your dad going?
I don't want him to go.
Why not?
I just don't.
The departure is no easier on the spouses who are left behind to hold the families together on their own.
You know, when my husband joined the military, we knew that war was always a possibility. The timing sucks, you know, you never want to be apart, but when you're in the military, you know that this is a way of life, and you suck it up and you move on.
For some family members, their loved ones leaving for Iraq has changed the way they feel about the war there.
It makes it even harder now to believe why we're there. It definitely made a difference.
Here in the middle of Fort Stewart is Warriors Walk. Each tree memorializes a soldier who didn't return from the unit's last 2 deployments to Iraq. There are 317 trees here. When these soldiers return this time next year from their 3rd combat tour, one has to wonder, how many more trees will be here?
I hope there's no more trees there, but we're all very realistic. It's a difficult environment in Iraq. We've trained our soldiers, we've talked to our family members, and we hope that there aren't any more trees planted.
The 3rd Infantry Division's Commanding General Rick Lynch describes the tree-lined walkway as motivation to see his, quote, mission through.
I walk Warriors Walk every day, and I think about their sacrifice. I think about their families, and it emboldens me to continue the mission to do the right thing so their sacrifice wasn't in vain.
What I tell the soldiers is as long as you wear this right here, this U.S. Army patch, you have to be prepared to go and do it as many times as you're asked. When our nation's at war, where should a soldier be?
At Hunter Army Airfield, they've been served their final meal in the United States before they gather their weapons and combat gear in a soldier's version of a pre-flight routine. What do you think it's going to be like over there?
Horrible. I really do. But I plan for it, and I hope for the best. You know, that's all I can do. We're going to have a lot of IEDs, small arms fire. It's the nature of the beast. It's my job. Just do it the best I can and come home.
This is the toughest day for them. Just a few hours ago, they left their families, some of them for the 3rd time, and it tears you apart. It is so hard. It's just, you cannot describe it.
As they board the plane destined for the war in Iraq, they leave behind emotions of the heart as they begin to contemplate the realities of the dangers that lie ahead. Josh Rushing, Al Jazeera, Hunter Army Airfield.